second. Mr. Miguel Gonzalez is here with us. Good evening for those who are watching. Such an honor and a privilege, Miguel, always to have you here for community and for spirit. Thank you for donating your time.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you so much for inviting me to join you here and to connect with those in the audience and the loved ones in spirit. I'm excited to be here with everyone. So thank you.
Yeah. No. I'm excited to have you and the people. Like, this is going to be so good. Spirit is very intelligent when they say, let's get Miguel and Debbie together. You're a very spirit led person. And I know that you're like, yes, let's do this. And, being able to do work, life, and spirit. Oh my gosh, you're such a balanced person. And I'm honored that you said yes and being here with us today. So, Miguel, do me a favor. For those who don't know you, let the world know, who is Miguel Gonzalez?
Thank you, Debbie. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Miguel. And for Spirit, we offer connections of mediumship to your loved ones, trance speaking, trance readings, as well as trance healing as well.
Mm.
So any of those modalities are perfect for what is that you need in terms of connecting with spirit. Spirit will always be in tuned, connected to you to bring forward that healing that is most necessary.
It's so true. And I love that you talk about the healing parts that come with this, the trance. And I think that's your baby. I see you and I see the work you do. And you really do bring forward the presence and the blend of the essence and energies in the way one needs it. And so for those who don't understand trance, can you break that down just for a little bit for them, for those that are jumping in here?
Yeah, for those of you that may not be as familiar with trance, what that is it's a blend to blend of spirit to spirit.
Mhm.
And that is with a spirit guide that has chosen to work alongside you as the medium to bring forward communication or healing. And in that space, they blend in with the auric field, and the medium then slowly surrenders and lets go. And then the guide is able to take control of the mind, the thoughts to communicate to those here on earth.
I love that. And Miguel, and you do that in such a beautiful way, but there's also a healing energy that you bring forward with your spirit, right? Are you there? Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Did I
great.
freeze for a little bit?
No, I think I lost you for a second on my end. Go ahead, honey. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Debbie.
Okay, perfect. For those that are on Instagram, can you all do me a favor and follow us on Facebook so you can join the comments so Miguel can see you? And I saw Isabel was here, Native Mo is here. Share the live, guys. Let people know that you're here. I'm gonna check one more spot, Miguel. I'm gonna re-link up to a area that I was having problems here, just really quickly, and see if I can get us back on there. I'm trying to get it live on my Facebook. I was gonna do a test run, it just didn't work out, but for those that are in here, please share the live and let people know that we are here. And for those that are open, we're going to be doing mediumship readings and we're going to hold space for spirit. And so I'm really excited to do that together with those that are here. So Miguel, let people know, like, hey, are you ready to do some readings?
Yeah, let's get started. I see
Okay.
a few people that are here
Mm-hmm.
in the chat. Oh, there's some more people that are coming in.
Yeah, what's difficult, Miguel, is that we have some people that are on Instagram. So I know you're not going to see everyone. Like we have Danny Rodriguez watching us, that he's on Instagram. Click over on the link, you guys, on the story that are on Instagram, and it'll bring you straight to YouTube, so that way you can join the comments so Miguel can see you on YouTube as well. So there are some people that you may not be able to see, but there are some that you see in the comments that are on YouTube and also on Derek Akora's page and those that are on Things Network. Thank you. And Lola girl, thanks for being here. Yes.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you. Thank you. All right, yeah. I'm open to following you, Debbie, or getting started. What feels right for you?
I'm open. Like I'm just gonna go with I'll follow your lead.
Thank you, Debbie. All right, let's see. Debbie, did I lose you? Are you still here with us? Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I don't see Debbie on my end. We'll just give it a moment. Oh, there we
Ah,
go.
I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead, Miguel. Let me know where you want to go.
All right. Let me see where spirit wants to go or who is here. Let me just scroll through the comments. Okay, I think I'm gonna go Debbie O Texas.
Ooh, I love her. Okay, let's
Right.
go.
I'm drawn to you, Debbie. So I'm gonna just see whom is here. I am very much aware of a lovely older lady that steps forward. And the first thing I'm aware of her or with her is I feel that there's an apron that she's wearing, but she's wiping her hands with that apron. So she's cleaning her hands with that apron. I do get the feeling of this being more of a grandmother that's stepping forward. She does feel very traditional in the way that she presents. Let me see here. Would you understand grandmother in spirit, Debbie? And I also need to say cookies as well. So I feel as if somebody may have or baked some cookies within the family as well, because I can taste like the sugar, the sweetness of these cookies. And so I feel whomever, and I feel like kids were involved with baking these cookies as well. And she's just bringing forward to me the feeling that she was there with the family as these were being made. Because it brings her great joy when everyone comes together, is what she's bringing forward to me here. But I also hear, Debbie, I need to acknowledge as she's sharing with me, I just felt a sense of blood pressure and blood pressure dropping.
Mm.
I want to say as if this is related to her and during her time here on earth, but I also feel and I wonder if you have been having some issues with blood pressure yourself. Would you understand this here, Debbie?
She said yes, Miguel, that it does sound like her.
Okay, thank you.
Hmm.
I do want to stay here with the blood pressure, Debbie. I do feel that I am drawn to you and this experience. Let me see what else they say. I feel as if you've been putting quite the effort to really change your health, your diet as well. So I feel like I need to commend. Okay, a blood pressure medication. Okay, thank you. I do need to commend here that that effort that you're putting forward will make a difference. It may not be as present right now, is what your grandmother is telling me, but she is encouraging you to keep going. And I feel like I need to have broccoli or eat lots of broccoli. So I feel like she's encouraging you to eat those greens. She brings forward to me the feeling as well that it will help your stomach feel a bit more relaxed, is the feeling that she brings forward. Because I do feel that there are certain foods when there's quite a bit of seasoning she shares with me that your stomach can feel a little bit upset. Okay, good, good, good. I'm glad you don't get discouraged. Yeah, I do feel like there are some good changes coming your way. I also need to acknowledge a sense of like a morning walk or a walk that you take, I want to say often, or you're trying to be consistent on, that your grandmother is also bringing you forward to, in a sense that she's supporting you through this health journey that you are going through right now. And I also need to acknowledge a photograph of grandpa and grandma together. It feels to me, it looked to me like a bit of a wedding photo that I need to acknowledge, that they're bringing forward. And I also just feel flowers. I need to bring white flowers as well. And so I feel as if, what is this beautiful? I do feel like an anniversary would be coming up as well that they're mentioning, that they're bringing forward. Uh,
Hmm.
Anything you want to add here, Debbie?
No, I was laughing before you started because my husband's like, I could smell cookies. So here you're talking to her about the cookies, and it just reminds me of how we all get the information and how they come before we're working. So she says, yes, every morning I love to walk from parking lot into and it's a distance. So she loves that you're saying that. So yes. When you were talking about her, I was like knitting and I was very active with my hands. So it's like being active, being creative, allow the energies to move, right? It's like all this physical energy that you're bringing forward to her from your team is a reminder of like, one, congratulations, Debbie O, that you're doing things to move the body, because I feel like it's strengthening your heart. I also get the sense it's clearing the thinking and the mind. And I just feel like your father in spirit just comes forward. And I know that his illness is imprinted on your memory of where like, I don't want to be like this. I want to feel better. I want to feel healthier. And so he's also super proud of you as he steps forward behind me here. I get the sense that he's someone that definitely gives protection around you. I keep seeing a little dog. So I don't know if you've been thinking of getting a dog, but this little dog just keeps coming through as Miguel was talking. And I absolutely just love, like, keep going, girl. Don't give up. I almost get the sense, I almost feel like you're traveling or you're going somewhere, because it just shows me the calendar. And I feel like either you've been counting down how long you've been doing this. So they give me the month of March, but they also give me the sense of like travel. So like getting ready for doing new things. Yes, you have a little white dog. So it's like going with your little dog. Thank you so much. And so the feeling that I get with this, it's like, you know, Dad may have not broken his habits. Maybe a little too late. He tried to correct himself, but look at you go, girl. Now he's like, you're just shining and you're so radiant, and he's super proud of how far you've come. So keep going. Don't give up. It's like those morning push-ups, you know, interesting in travel. Yeah. So I saw travel. It's almost like maybe September, there's going to be some traveling that's going to be coming in, because I just saw the month of September, maybe a cruise or on a boat, because literally I just saw the boat. And I know for me, I've been wanting to go to Queen Mary. So, girl, maybe something interesting there with that, but just hold on to it. From Mom, a red rose comes in. And I also get not just the red rose, you know, poppy rose, poppy flowers. So usually when that's given to me is a sign and honor of someone who served, which I'm assuming is granddad, dad. And Milwaukee, Texas I think Milwaukee. Did I say that correctly, Miguel? I'm hearing Milwaukee. So there's something connection here as well. I journaled this morning, so I could be releasing emotions. We all do, gorgeous. We all do. Definitely keep working on that. They're supporting you. And the dog, like, hugs to the dog. I feel like for you, the love that you have with this dog, it's your uncle served. Thank you. And I get the sense that big truck, like cars, like, oh my God, girl, like I want to put you out there in a rodeo or something, like in this dirt. And I want to have. Were you thinking that too? Like, go ahead, Miguel, add to this, baby. Go for it. What are you getting?
Oh, I love it. Just as you're talking, I saw rodeo, and then you said it, I was like, yes.
Yes, I love that. And so this is the beauty of it. And so they're coming in to say, keep going, super proud of you, and don't give up. You know, there's days where they're harder than others, but you still put your tennis shoes on and you're drinking your water. And I get the sense that you're trying to just create this ripple effect of change. And I want to say healing, like you have healed so many layers of yourself, and take ownership of that, because you definitely have brought your full presence to the forefront. And so I definitely want to leave you love, Debbie. Oh, and I thank you for just letting us hold space, Miguel. That was an awesome way to start us going. And happy Father's Day weekend for those that are here as we honor spirit. And yes, it's Father's Day weekend, but we're here to honor spirit. And those that are on Instagram, jump over to YouTube so we can see you. Okay. You want to give some hellos, Miguel? You got a fan base up in here.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with us. We really, really appreciate that you have taken the time to join us here. One little last thing I do want to share with Debbie O. You know, Spirit wants me to say to you that you are making that little girl, which is you, very proud. So please keep that in mind. You're creating great changes within your own self. And so Spirit wants to acknowledge this.
That's so beautiful. I love that when you bring it to that depth. Oh my gosh, Miguel, I could feel it. So beautifully said. Where do you want to go?
Ooh. Let's see. There's quite a few people here.
I know. Let's do a roll call. Who's here? Where are you from? Let's go.
You know, can we connect with Anne Nicoletti?
Yes.
Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
Anne, are you still here with us? Oh, beautiful. And you know, when I looked at your image here, I was very much aware of a gentleman that steps forward, The first impression I got from him was a bit of a coughing. So there must have been some cough or something here to do. I feel the chest now as I'm saying this. So lungs and chest that would have affected this gentleman. And it feels to me like it's a bit of a persistent cough that he's bringing forward. I am aware of a hat with him that he is showing me here as he's coming forward. And I want to say that this gentleman is nicely dressed. He's well dressed, is what he's bringing forward to me here. But I also feel like there were moments of where he was just really relaxed and casual as well in his dress and his way of dressing that he brings forward to me. I heard father, so I want to connect this on a father or with a father link. Would you understand this here, Anne?
We're just giving her a second to reply. I could feel his breath with you, Miguel.
Let's see. I know sometimes there can be a little bit of a delay.
Mm-hmm.
Your father.
Not father, still here. So it could be father in the living also acknowledged. Do you understand the information, Anne? Miguel, I'll let you continue.
Thank you, thank you. I was wondering if it was for somebody here on Earth when I first felt it. So let me just go back to spirit. What is this spirit? Would you understand uncle in spirit, Anne? Which I feel I want to go to dad's side, so a brother of dad's in spirit. Would you understand that here? Because that's the clarification that I got here from spirit. So I'm wondering if we are with you here.
She says yes. She does understand, Miguel.
Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. Just taking a moment for him to get close to me here, because I feel his presence, and when I feel his presence, he's also bringing forward a dog as well. Oh, your mom's brother. Okay, thank you for that. I do feel that there is a dog that he's also bringing forward. Beautiful dog, long-haired dog is what I'm seeing that he's mentioning here. Now, with this gentleman here, as he's connecting, I feel within my own system quite a bit going on. So I feel as if before he passes, he's experiencing quite a bit within his own body. And I'm being made aware here of resting. So laying in bed is the feeling that I get from this gentleman. And I do get the feeling that, let me just understand this a little more. I want to say that there was family that had a chance to say goodbye, and there were some that didn't get the opportunity to say their goodbyes to this gentleman. This is the moment he's bringing me to here. And I want to say as if there is family that doesn't live nearby or close by, distance-wise, that could get to see him, is the impression that I get. He does come forward now with a very vibrant personality and energy. I do want to say that he does feel like he's a bit of a jokester in the way that he communicates. And I feel as if he wants to come forward here and bring some upliftment to you, Anne, at this time. And I'm hearing him say that things will be all right. That things will be all right is the feeling that I get for you. I'm being made aware of a house as well. And I feel as if we're questioning some things around a house, whether some work should get done or what to do next with this house is the feeling that I'm being impressed with. I do feel as if there is some planning that needs to be made with this home that what is it, beautiful soul? It feels to me as if this is quite a big decision that we have to make on, okay, well, I guess we're getting done. Okay, wonderful. Mm-hmm. Would you understand something about the plumbing? Because he just impressed me about the plumbing, and I feel as if I need to go underneath the house and make sure that things are all in order is the feeling that I'm getting here that he's bringing forward. But he's also just said to me in my ear, "You're doing a wonderful job, a wonderful job." And I feel as if there would be like a deck or something in the back yard area that he's bringing my attention to. But he's also reminding you here, and that you can achieve everything that you want to if you set your mind to. And I feel he wants to come forward with this encouragement to keep going. I feel as if you're going through a period of time right now where you do feel a bit tired. And I feel that he wants to also say to make sure to take a step back and to, I see him kind of spreading out your life in front of me. And it's like when you spread out what you're doing in your life, release the things that are not as important so that they can release the weight of the mind and the body that's kind of being held at this moment that he's bringing here. Okay, you're in pain all the time. Okay. I do feel that I'm going to keep going with what he's sharing. You can help yourself by sort of decluttering your mind, and where you focus your attention to is what he's bringing forward here. Um, but I also feel that he just impressed me with the feeling of a warm bath can help the muscles and the body. And I feel as if I want to place some like salt in the water as well, that's being mentioned to me. What else? Your uncle here is bringing my attention to the back, the spine, and I want to go to the lower area, like the sacrum hip area here. And I want to say to you here, Anne, that it feels like as if there are emotions that are stored in this area that can be released, and they can help you to feel much more lighter. I want to encourage you to ground and to sit with the earth and allow the earth to absorb this energy and to clear it for you. So there's a sense of literally sitting on the ground, the earth, and allowing that to come in, that healing to come in to help you. But as I say this, I am aware very much of an angel that brings in the blues and the pinks that wants to help you through your healing. I also get the feeling here that sound can also help to move this energy for you. And actually, as I said, sound, I was moving my body, so moving the body as well is what's being brought forward for you. Your uncle is sending a kiss, blowing a kiss to you and your mom at this time, and I feel like I need to acknowledge a birthday as well that he is bringing to my awareness here. And he's just encouraged you to keep going, is what I'm hearing from him here. So I leave you with his love here, Anne, and thank you for allowing me to connect with your uncle here.
Miguel, that was beautiful. And I just could feel the healing that was coming to her. And the birthday's in August. So yes, definitely. Beautiful job in bringing forward spirit. Thank you, Trudy, for being here. For those that are here again, I know we get a lot of people that come in and come out. So before we start again for the next message, let's do this. Let's honor our loved ones and fathers and grandfathers in spirit. Let's put their name in the comments as we hold space and welcome them even closer. One mind, attuning to the intelligence of minds of spirit, so the presence can be brought forward with the breath and the love and the memories, and really honoring them today and honoring you. And so let's continue to put their name. Brilliant reading for Anne. They said, Miguel, Debbie was just giving you love. So let's honor Jesus, Rogelio, Anthony, Matthew. I'm getting chills as the names come through. Jack. And those that are on Instagram, jump in on YouTube and on Derek Akora's page. And those that are in also on Derek Akora's and Things Network. This is what it's about, honoring you guys. George, we see you, George. Thank you, Lloyd. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Robert. Coming closer, welcoming them closer. Sebs, Leland, thank you. Brian. And this is taking a moment to honor those who walk the path before us and those who are lighting the path for us, to bring forward that clarity, to bring forward that love, to bring forward their essence in the way that we need the upliftment. Dad Robert, Brother Robert, Sylvester, Granddad, Jeffrey, Jim, Double Sweet. I love that. Is it Debbie Sweet? I wanted to call her Double Sweet, double the sweetness. So the love is definitely here. Trudy is acknowledging Bob. And so lots of love to all of you. There's a lot of Roberts, right, Miguel? A lot of Roberts today. Let me see if Instagram had any shout outs. Let's see if anybody was here joining. Destiny Dreams, jump on. Lola, jump on Instagram, or excuse me, YouTube. And Luis, Jose, Dimas, I don't know, Francisco, Ramon, and Tony. Is it Dimas? Demas? I think it's Demas, right? In Demas. Thank you, Erica, for putting them in. And Michael. And happy Father's Day to Miguel, like to your family, Miguel. Anne is just giving you love. And Anthony. Thank you guys for all being here. And again, I know you guys can see us. Heather, Foley, you've been on my mind. Jump over this way, Come onto YouTube. The link is in the link tree as well. So let's continue the love. Let's continue to give some messages. And thank you guys for just pausing for this brief moment. And her husband, Miguel, and dad. And so, Mildred, we're honoring that. We're honoring you and we're honoring your loved ones. And even those who have children in spirit, who are fathers, we're giving you love to you as well. So as I say this, my body, Miguel, is starting to get achy. My arms start to get achy. A gentleman comes close to me. And so as the essence blends with me closer, as I attune my energies to the God, universal energy of God and spirit, I want to say there's a man here. I did hear the name Juan, so I know the name Juan was significant in some way. Roberto, Robert is very significant. I know there's many Roberts, so I know, please, you guys, give it a moment to unfold, okay? This gentleman would have been older because I definitely feel my eyes are really heavy, kind of beautiful, big set of eyes. I get the sense that maybe later in life, as time passed, they would have either been gray or would have had a little covering over his eyes, because I feel like the eyes were of concern, because this is the feeling that he gives me, right? Juan could be my uncle, Lisa Krista. Okay, Lisa, just continue to listen, okay? And this man was older, and I get the sense he was like, even though he's so cute, because even though he shows me first very older, and he's just like, rah, like this Superman. So it's almost like that man who would have had the kids, the fathers, and they would come and they would wrestle with him and they would get on top of him and he'd be like, hey, So I feel him in his younger youthful time, he was one who would wrestle with the children. I do know Rob or Robert or Robbie is someone that would have been a child, because I feel like this child would have been on him, like wrestling with him is the feeling that I get. Like that's either a child, and Lisa Krista, I definitely feel your name is being brought forward to me. So continue just to listen. I do know that there is a fireplace, and I see the fireplace, and I know Christmas would have had a little tree, not a big tree, a little tree by the chimney. So I know either this year someone would have had a little tree nearby, because this is what they're showing me. The color pink is very significant. So either there's a pink Christmas tree, or there's something about the pink, and it's almost like lots of candy. So I feel like I'm definitely loving candy with this person. As Miguel rubs his teeth, he's like, oh my God. I can see that with you, Miguel. So I'm going to pause. I definitely feel this person would have battled issues with their heart, because he's making me feel like I had issues with my heart and my breath and my lungs, because it's taking me to the chest area. I do feel with him, breathing was a factor. And I do know that someone did their best to save his life. So I know that the feeling that they're giving me, it was like someone here thinks that he didn't get the proper care, but he's making me feel like the people who took care of him tried to help him the best they could. So, and there's a lot of different information that's popping in at the same time. So I'm going to pause right there. He did die of heart failure. So this is your uncle Juan that's in spirit that would have had the heart condition, Lisa? And did you understand the part where they made me feel into the energy of where, man, I don't feel like he got the proper care, or did they try to help him, or did they try to save him? And he always had a pink tree, and my stepmom didn't want him want him to. Okay, so this makes sense. Okay, so yes, you understand this. And may I continue to work with you if you don't mind? I just feel like I'm being taken downtown to like this building. It's almost like a brick building. I get the sense it's got bricks. It's I feel like a downtown. I know you're in Chicago, so I feel like I'm walking. I feel like you either have been walking or you're trying to get stable as well. So I know spirit is bringing healing around the hips and energy around your hips, and it's almost like they're holding you up with your balance. Is the feeling that I get? Is the sense that he's giving me? If you would understand this, yes, please, thank you. And so I know like the number 4 is very significant and the number 1 is very significant. Whether this is where you're and I felt like I was at the home, but I also feel like it's an age as well. So please, and now they're taking me to the month of April. So there's the number 4 is very significant for you in multiple ways. So I want to validate this with you, if you don't mind. I know your mom is in spirit. I've read for you before. I also know that you have a brother in spirit. So it's kind of not. It's nice that your Theo came in, your uncle comes in because I've never read him before, and I feel like that heart. It's like I'm giving you my heart, babe. And the way I feel this is like the grief of what you're going through, they're coming in to bring you that extra love within that heart, that cariño, that support, right? And I get the sense, and I read you before, and I know you had the neighbor and the dog in spirit because the dog just comes in. So these are things that I already know, but they're also coming through in the sense of spirit. And so there's some doubt about, and again, I'm not a doctor, I don't diagnose, but there's some doubt about the care that you're currently getting. And this goes back to him and what he experienced. Sometimes we have to take the information with a grain of salt and process it. And if you feel that you're needing another opinion, then definitely don't be afraid to ask for help, is what I'm getting. I get the sense that either you're at the moment you're feeling very much alone or you don't feel supported, and your mom's like, girl, you got it. Like you make it look easy, is the sense I get. I know that you battled prior in the past trouble walking, and she's reminding you of how far you've overcome your obstacles. This is just another obstacle or a change. And this change with the voice, because I feel on the side of my face, I feel difficult to speak here. I feel the swallowing has been challenging and the ear has been having an issue and it's affecting my vision. And because of this, Miguel's spirit team, Braveheart, is stepping in to bring healing. And because Miguel is a trance healer, we're able to fill into the healers of spirit. And I could feel Braveheart stepping forward as they place the hand over your head to bring healing to the mind and to the body and the spirit. And so at this moment, you actually came in here with the intent to get healing. And so please know you didn't do anything wrong. It is a process in the journey that you're in. Your mom gives you a little kiss, but a chocolate kiss. And I've been eating little Hershey kisses myself. So I could understand why they're using that with me. My cancer is really troubling me and my pain in my ear. So that is where they're coming, and they're coming in to bring healing to the ear. And for that, I'm very sorry, baby. And your mom is reminding you of you beat this once and they're supporting you again. And so the way I feel into this is like they are pulling you, girl. And I know healing is coming in for you very deep. I know your brother's also here and he's coming in, and I'm going to let Miguel pop in because I could feel Miguel's energy filling into this. And he is like, girl, he's got your back. And so, yes, Braveheart is doing his healing. All of us right now, let's send Lisa Krista some extra love with white hearts in the comment. And I'm going to pass it to Miguel because I know Miguel is in this. So go ahead, Miguel.
Thank you, Debbie. And yes, I love that you are so aware and attuned to the frequencies changing. Yeah, Braveheart is definitely sending some healing to Lisa at this moment. Just allowing for the energy to keep flowing. Lisa, I'm very much aware of a woman that steps forward that I want to say is petite in stature and would have been a bit more of a medium-built woman. Not overly, not a lot of weight, but just she has some mass to her body. Very beautiful. I'm seeing her with the short hair, more wavier, short, like brownish, brown-haired color that's stepping forward here. I do feel as if this is mom for you stepping in. So would you understand this description here, Lisa?
Mm-hmm.
But I also just okay.
Yes, it's her mom. Mhm.
I need to acknowledge a necklace as well, but I feel like it's maybe perhaps like a locket or something. And I saw the heart shape on the necklace that's being brought to my awareness here. But I also want to say here, Elise, that there's something that you put on, like in between, like your mattress or underneath your mattress. There's something that you tuck underneath the bed that your mom is making me aware of here. Not quite sure what it is, but she's just bringing me to this here. But I also just feel as well as mom is wanting to calm the mind and the worries of bills. I need to talk about the bills that she's bringing forward to me. And she's saying to me that those will be taken care of. So I want to send that to you here from your mom. And your mom right now, she's coming forward with a bowl of chicken soup with caldo de pollo that she wants to feed you. And she says it's for your bones. It's for your bones to help your bones stay strong. And so your mom, very much from the other side here of life, is still supporting you on your journey and letting you know that things will be all right. I'm going to say to you here as well, Lisa, I'm hearing a miracle, a miracle. So there will be a miracle that comes forward to you that Spirit is just letting us know of from your mom. And I can just feel Spirit coming in to support that. So I want to send this off to you. As I say this to you, I'm very much aware of Mother Mary here. And I do feel that there is a connection, a soul to soul connection with Mother Mary. So if you send your love, your thoughts, your prayers to her, please know that she is acknowledging that she listens to you and she hears you. Thank you. And I want to take you back. I want to take you back a little bit to when you were younger, because I see your mom is showing me braiding your hair like in trenzas, like in these little two pigtails, but she's braiding them. And she's saying that just as she took care of you when you were little, she will continue to do so, is what she's bringing forward. Okay, what is this? Beautiful. I feel that I need to go to like a tall dresser. On top of the dresser, I feel like there's a box here. I feel like it's a jewelry box that I'm being drawn to that I need to acknowledge here, that mom is bringing me forward to. I do feel like there is like some gold earrings that I need to mention here, but I feel as if it's been some time that you have felt like really good about yourself and kind of getting yourself like dressed up and everything, that I feel your mom wants to come in and say, put on that jewelry, get yourself well done, feel good, and go out and enjoy and live life, are the words that I'm getting here from mom. She's saying, you are not the cancer. You are not the cancer, is what she's bringing forward. So, but I also hear, Lisa, I feel like I need to go to a pier and there's like a fair or something, like a Ferris wheel, something like this at a pier um, near the ocean. It reminds me a little bit of like Santa Monica. So I feel like I need to go to that area. Or this is just the way that they're bringing forward this impression. But I feel when I say this, as we have the ocean as our background, the water is also going to help you to heal as well. What they're bringing forward to me. So I feel like I just need to bring you out is the feeling, bring you out and about, and to remind you that life continues. I have here a cup of tea with me, and there's the letter B on the tag of the on my tea. So I feel like I need to acknowledge the letter B here for you. So I'm going to give that because I was very strong when I looked at this here. Okay, what else, beautiful friends? Okay, yeah. So just know your mom is coming forward to encourage you to step outside the house, even if it's you literally standing outside the door, even if it's just that. It's going to help you break away from the energy that's built within the space that kind of keeps you a little bit in a loop of what is. And so just stepping outside breaks that cycle. And I feel that that's what Spirit really is wanting to encourage you, Lisa, to do, is even if it's outside your door, just step outside, is the feeling here. Now, there's something else that's coming forward here. I want to see what it is. I feel like I need to acknowledge your dad, Lisa, as well. I feel dad is still here with us on the earth, is the feeling that I'm getting, but we need to acknowledge him here from mom. What is this beautiful soul? I feel here, Lisa. What is this soul? I feel as if perhaps you may not be getting as much support emotionally, or that's being communicated from dad, is the feeling that I'm being impressed with here. Um, and I want to say here, mom just says he's not a very emotional man. So if he's not showing forth that support that in the way that you would like it, just know that deep within his heart he is. He just doesn't know how to bring it forward. Is what I'm being okay. Thank you. That is being brought to me, and that's the feeling there that your mom is bringing. But your mom is saying, well, you have me. You have me. So your mom can double up for both. She's never going to not be there. She's always there with you. She's also talking about, she says, have you seen the angels? Have you seen the angels? And I feel as if I'm in your house, and through the window, like this beam of light comes in and it glitters in the room as if dancing light is occurring, and your mom is saying, have you seen the angels? Have you seen the angels? And so you're very well protected, taken care of, Lisa. My heart goes out to you and your journey that you're experiencing from spirit here. I'm just going to wrap it up. Um, do something different every day that breaks away the routine of what you are accustomed to doing every day. This is going to help you to see change and to change the mind as well, where great healing can happen, is what Spirit is saying. But you are going through a wonderful transformation, as painful as it seems right now. As you move forward out of this, you are a completely different person, a much stronger person, a woman that really knows herself in and out, and there is great strength within that spirit wants to acknowledge. And so with that, I will leave you with their love, Lisa. Thank you.
Oh my gal, that was beautiful. And as you were speaking, I'm just like trying to hold space as the spirits were moving, and I'm like, oh, the spirits are in her room, and you're like, the angels are here, and so I know Lisa, and I haven't spoken to her in a while. And Lisa, we are all, everyone here has been moved by your reading and your healing that was received. And so, take Spirit's love, Miguel. You unfolded it in such a beautiful way, and I could see as the healing and the energies were moving. So, thank you for being here. Thank you, Miguel, for being an amazing ambassador for Spirit. You guys, let's continue to send some love. Lola, I'm so glad you found the live on YouTube. For those that are on Instagram, if you go to the link tree, my YouTube channel is in there. Click in there. It'll bring you to YouTube. For those on Derek Akora's page, thank you. And those on Things Network. I know we're on Kick too. So now I'm on Kick. So this is kind of a kick. Miguel, you are brilliant, Tracy says. And I love the gentleness and how you bring that forward, and the calmness of the energies and the vibrations that were brought forward. So again, people come in and out. So let's do another roll call. Who's liked and shared and followed? Don't forget to follow Miguel Gonzalez. His information is in the comments, in the link, in the posting in the YouTube. You click on the description and you can follow Miguel on Facebook. He's also on Instagram as well. So you guys have the ability to click on his info and it'll take you straight to him, so you guys don't miss out on any future events that he does. And so with that being said, thank you so much for all of you still being here and holding space. I know that in my awareness, for me, I love St. Jude, and St. Jude for me is green. I wanted to start with the color green, and so there's a lot of healing that's going to be done today as I work with St. Jude as he steps forward. Someone here, they're making me feel in the sense that someone here needs healing, and I get the sense this is around the belly area. So someone is either having some stomach issues, they're not feeling good. I could feel the nauseous, and I could feel someone either nauseated. I get the sense that there's medications or things with the medications that are playing a factor with this. And so thank you, Fran, for being here as well. I do know that it's very difficult for this person. Either they would have had a shoulder injury or some type of injury to the arm, because they're making me feel like it could be possible medication, and there's an ache and pain in the arm and unable to move is the feeling that I get. And so as I say this, and as I say this also, now I'm almost getting the sense of loss of movement to one side of the body. So I'm getting the sense pins and needles, nerves is the feeling that I get as well with this. And I know Braveheart comes in. I know Miguel's team comes in. I want to say White Cloud. I don't know if you work with White Cloud, Miguel, but I feel White Cloud is also being acknowledged. Or is it Red Cloud as well? I feel like more white, and then the Buffalo comes in. So a lot of healing energies are definitely coming in the moment with us, for all of us here. And so that color green, we can really infuse that within our energy field to bring in the healing and the calmness in one's heart. I get the sense that a daughter is here and they're really missing their father. I get the sense, not just father, but I also get the sense that it has to do with family. It's been lonely days. Maybe the last couple of days, there's been some tears, is the sense I get with this person. I do feel a brother is also being acknowledged as well. And I know that as these names, I was going to say some names. I heard Daniel. So there's also a Daniel connection here. Um, and I feel like this gentleman now, this father, makes me feel like a fluid buildup, a fluid buildup in my lungs. And so the name Sam is now catching my attention. So Samantha, would you understand this, or anyone else understand this, what's being brought forward? Because the name Samantha, I heard Sam, I heard Daniel, and I'm also feeling the sense that there's multiple people coming forward. It could be my brother. Is it Percado? Am I saying that right?
Preciado.
Preciado. Tell me what you understand about this. The name Samantha stood out to me as well. So somehow the name Sam or Samantha is very significant as well. The name Daniel doesn't necessarily mean that it's that name in spirit, but those names are being acknowledged. I feel on mother's side is the feeling that I'm also going, okay. And Vanessa Mendoza, brother name is Daniel. Okay. So you understand this, and you understand the gentleman in spirit. Is brother living or past me, huh? Have pain in the right shoulder. So, and Roz, you have pain. Whose was nauseous? Because that was very significant. Like, I don't feel good. There's a nausea passing. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Tell me, who was are you nauseous? Are you not feeling good at the moment? Because I felt like I was not feeling good at the moment. My brother passed away. I'm so sorry, baby. Okay. And then I also feel a gentleman as well. So not just brother, but I also felt a father, like an older gentleman as well. So the older gentleman's presence was the most present of energy that I needed to acknowledge. Also shoulder pain. Ross, you understand? Okay. So please know that Spirit's bringing healing forward as well with this. When it comes to the stomach and it comes to the shoulders and the nauseous, Spirit is very intelligent, and they bring forward the healing. Your dad, Gabi, and an older man. Okay. So Vanessa and Gabi, listen, and Ross, just please be open for those who have these type of conditions. Be open to the healing from Miguel's spirit team and spirit, because they are bringing forward the healing that we spoke about. Okay. So as I say this, I want to go to Vanessa Mendoza. For Vanessa, my dad had fluid buildup, and my mom and I are having a lot of stomach problems, and my dad broke his shoulder. That feels more right, Tracy. That feels more right. But Miss Mendoza, for your brother, stay there, because I'm pretty sure he's also coming in for you. Tracy, I want to work with you first, and then Mendoza, stay there. Hold on. So Tracy, when I come to you, I felt mom being acknowledged. I felt the stomach issues, and I felt dad with the broken shoulder. So I definitely felt like I had a sling in my shoulder, and I could feel the impairment on the one side of my body. That was first. So let's go with you, Tracy, if I may. I get the sense it's like flowers. Like I see a garden. I see flowers, and so mom is living, right? Babe, mom is living. You said mom. You and mom. I gotta go back to the comments here. Okay, yes. So you and your mom are currently having the stomach issues because that was very quickly that's what quickly was brought forward at the moment, and missing dad. So I do know that the last couple of days, as I say this, either you looked at a picture of him. Yes, mom is living. Thank you. And I get the sense you just saw a picture of him. I get the sense he has this like white cream kind of shirt with stripes is the feeling that I get. A nice collar. I feel a gentle smile. So they make me feel a beautiful smile with him. So I feel like I either was reminiscing or looking at his picture. He shows me it's by the TV because the TV was just brought to my awareness. I also know that the number 6 is very significant on the door, and the number 5-6 is also very significant. I do get the sense that when I say this, I get the sense that either there's this feeling of like he's just going to walk in through the door any day now. So I feel like the impressions, the psychic residuals of his energy, his love is still felt in the home, if you would understand this, Tracy. I also get the sense that knocking is very significant. And I know you're very sensitive. I know you're a very gifted woman, because I feel like you are also experiencing the physical mediumship, if you would understand this. So I'm going to wait for the yeses and nos with you. As the energy blends closer, I get the sense coughing was also very significant. Like it was almost like there was symptoms that began, and it was like I didn't get the help that I needed. And it's like, for that, I'm sorry, is the feeling that I get here. I'm looking at his picture, and he passed on the 5th. God bless you, baby. And so he's acknowledging you, looking at his picture. And I got the sense that as he shows me this here, the month of January and February are also very significant here, and you understand all of it. Okay, thank you. I also heard Margaret. So I don't know if you know him, Margaret, but he gave me the name Margaret. And I know as he says this to me, he's like, we're all wow. Like, you know this. You hear us laughing. You hear the kids playing. I feel like it's almost like you have this clairvoyancy. It takes you into like boom, boom, boom. Like you can go from one dimension to the next, and he comes in and he like works with you very close. So he wants to remind you that his essence is very blended with you, that he's not gone anywhere, if you would understand this. My brother's in February birthday. Thank you. And I get the sense either your brother's working on his car, because he's like, check the spark plugs, dude, and don't forget the tires. There's a and again, they're showing me a tube that needs to go to the radiator. I don't know if it's leaking water. There's something here that needs to be looked at. So I feel like this is an older car, carburetor, looking at the engine. So I feel like your dad is acknowledging your brother as well. So please know that he is like very much aware of this like older car being rebuilt or being redone. I almost see it like a bronze kind of like gold shimmer color. And I get the sense it's like a really fancier old car is the feeling that he gives me. I know that Miguel is picking up here, so I'm going to pause for a second so Miguel can add to this. Go ahead, Miguel.
I'm just loving it, Debbie. I'm like listening to you, and I'm like seeing all these things that you're saying. I was like, yes, that's awesome.
Yeah. See, this is the beauty. I love it when our teams work in such a brilliant way. Okay, Miguel, go ahead. Don't know about the car and he is on holiday. Yes. So let him know that his dad is very much aware of having him check his car. If you don't know about it, definitely have him check the radiator and the tire in his birthday. So, and then, is it Preciado? She also understands this too. So we're going to come back to you and to Vanessa. So this is the 3-way phone call right now, y'all. And we're just filtering through it. Go ahead, Miguel.
You know, I don't have anything to add to Tracy.
Okay, so let me close her up. Tracy, the way I get the sense is the videos, there's something about marriage and weddings and like family times. I feel like the month of July and October are very significant, whether you went camping or you were by the lake or you were by the water. I feel like I'm out in the sun, and I get the sense it's like putting my sunglasses on, like you're reminiscing over the days of what life used to be. And the sense that I get is you have the ability to recreate these. Just don't give up hope on self. Believe in yourself, because there are going to be better days ahead. So take his love. And he's like laughing. So I get the sense he's almost like Santa Claus. So I feel like either he dressed up like Santa Claus or he was Santa Claus one year. So I know he's so missed. And so when I see this, I see a bag of like gifts, and I just want to give you teddy bears for the kids. But I also feel like Toys for Tots. So either somebody is giving toys away for those that are in need, for those that are in the hospital, someone who's battling cancer or illness or leukemia, because I feel like he is also showing me support and love to the family. So I want to just say God bless you and so much love to you. And he is so blended with you that you are not alone. So take his love and I say God bless to you. Okay, Miguel.
It was beautiful, Debbie. Beautiful, beautiful connections. I just want to ask Ross Crumb quickly, how is your shoulder feeling? I feel like I need to ask. Because I know Spirit was definitely sending some healing your way. So I just need to acknowledge, or I want to just share what they're sharing with me. But let's see here. I don't have someone with me just yet. Ross, because your name popped up, I'm wondering if we're linking in with you. So please listen. But if not, I'm just going to see where this goes. I am aware of a gentleman that feels very much like a father. I want to say this gentleman feels to be like anywhere from 5'8" to 5'11". He does feel to be tall or taller than myself. And I am aware of him being a little bit more larger within his body, is the impression that I'm getting here. I'm also being impressed with the color red, so I feel there would have been clothing with the color red with this gentleman. As I'm connecting with him here a little bit further, I am aware that the legs would have swollen quite a bit with him at times. So as he got older, I do feel, because of I heard diabetes and his weight, I feel as if it would have been a little bit hard for him to move about as freely as he wished, because of the swelling in his legs. It would have been quite painful, I want to say here, that he's bringing forward. So, Ross, can you let me know if you understand that? If not, we'll just keep going with it and see who understands who his father is.
We'll wait for her to reply. I do agree with you, Miguel, that the healing was being sent to her in the beginning. And she said she thinks so. Okay, so she's still here.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Ross. All right. So I do feel that Father is stepping in here for you. But you would understand. Okay. Yeah, I do feel like it's Dad, Ross, is the man that I'm connecting to here. What else do you want? But I want to say there is another gentleman in spirit for you, because I just felt the energy shift a little bit, and I felt as if I needed some like oxygen that was impressed upon me. So I feel like we may have two people for you, Ross, that are stepping forward. But I'm going to try to see who gets a little bit more closer to me. I want to say I'm with Dad, and I want to go back to like childhood, and I want to go into like the Cadillac car. And this would have been like a greenish color car that's being brought to my awareness here. And I feel as if there's just a really beautiful, uplifting feeling during this time that Dad is bringing forward to my awareness. But I also just feel like I need to acknowledge the red color is coming back to me again. So I feel there's something here with the color red. I'm going to go with the red balloon that's being impressed. Would you understand something here about a red balloon, Ross? Not really. Okay, that's okay. Thank you for saying that, Ross. Let me see here. So if that doesn't connect with you, Ross, I'm just going to open it up to see whom the soul connects with. Who that has joined us here understands a father in spirit. I feel he's a bit of a taller gentleman. I do want to say his weight would have contributed to his health. So mobility would have been a little bit of an issue as he gets older. I'm being brought back again to the feet, the swelling of the feet. And you would have noticed like a redness, almost purple tint to the legs, the skin, and the swelling with him. And he would have complained about this pain here in the leg, or in the legs here. Who would understand this or connect to this gentleman here? As I'm with this gentleman, I do feel like I need to say cancer as well. So there's cancer connected to this, that's being brought to my awareness. Let's see here. Does anyone connect to this father? Dawn, okay, Dawn. I do feel this is the father. Preciado, I do feel this is the dad. Um, Thank you. I do feel it's a dad that's coming forward. Let me just see what else he wants to bring forward. Don, you understand that the car, that's okay with the car part. We'll put that aside. Would you also understand, Don, that he would have, I'm seeing like a walker to like move around, but there would have been like some like oxygen or some tubing or something that you would remember with him. Would you understand this, Don? Because I feel like I need to go to the we're in the hospital because he's wearing one of the hospital gowns where he's showing me this, and I do get a sense of having to be here. Okay, beautiful. So you're gonna have to clear this up. It's going everywhere now.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So you have Erica sounds like Theo, and then you also had another one that would understand it. So Dawn understood it. Let's go back to the read, and Miguel, you did it beautifully. As you were bringing it forward, I could see the care that was needed for this person, and I got the sense as Dawn was acknowledging as well. And Erica jumped in as well. Yes, he was in the hospital. What I saw was the care, the bathing. Like I saw, having to get in the bath and the gratitude of someone having to care for him in that way because he couldn't manage his own care. And so I feel like, holding my breath as it was such a difficult to move him and to get him in and to shave him. And, there's old spice that's being used and shaving him and cutting, trimming the nails. So there was a lot of self-care. The essentials, the basics were done with this young daughter. So I know that this woman would have been near them when they were doing this or participated in this way, right? Mine too, but grandfather, Native Mo understands this too. So Dawn, because we went to you, do you understand father having to go through those things, needing the basics needed and the care? Now the color sometimes comes in because there's love, there's passion of like infusing us with the power of spirit. His daughter, my cousin, took care of him towards the end along with my tia. So Erica also understands this. And Umberto, I don't know if it's Umberto. I'm hearing Umberto. So I don't know if that's significant with you, Erica, but I just heard Umberto. And I know like as you unfold this more here, I know Roz is being brought up again. So I know you started with Roz, right? So Roz is shout out to Roz. Spirit is very intelligent. They're hitting everybody in the way that needs to be brought forward. So I just love when they do that because even though it can go from one spot to another, spirit, when they acknowledge you, they're healing and the frequency hits you in the way that it needs to be brought forward. So let's see if you understood this, babe. Did you understand this? I know Erica understands it, and Roz, I know you got some love in there, and you were with
Don Jones.
Don Jones, honey. Do you understand this of the basic care needed? Keep it okay. Okay, Erica understands the name. Okay, Gilberto. Okay, that's your tío. Okay. And how about you, Don? Tell me what you understood it. And they're showing me a blue shirt. So who has I don't know Miguel's wearing a blue shirt, but there's something very significant about a blue shirt. Maybe this will separate it. Military blue shirt, granddad, dad in spirit, blue shirt, and like saluting. I don't know if we lost him.
Yeah, I kind of think we may have. I'm feeling
Okay.
the energy kind of slip a little bit.
It went out, right? We lost her. We lost her. We lost her. Erica. So let's stay with Erica and then Don. I have a photo of him, and the last one was a blue button. Okay. And military. Okay. Erica. So I love the intelligence of spirit because I know Erica. And so for Erica to get a message from me like that, they make me work harder because I know her. And because you brought it forward, it's nice because you know you I know her family, but not everybody. And so what's the message that you feel, Miguel, or what is it that they're feeling that they want to bring forward here?
Thank you, Debbie. Before I share the message, I do feel like he is bringing forward to me the impression that there is a photo that was taken a few days before his passing. And I feel as if there may be two people with him in this photo that he's wanting to acknowledge as he's connecting here. He's saying to me in Spanish, "Yo me he encontrado." I have found myself, is what he's saying to me. And I do feel right now he's sending his love to his family at this moment. He's sending his love, his healing love at this time. But I feel here for you, Erica, that he's just wanting to come in and just calm down your the nervous energy that arises at times when you remember you should have done something or you need to do something. That nervous energy arises in you. That he's wanting to just bring calmness to this, and calmness to the present moment is what he's bringing to my awareness. He's saying to me as well that you don't have to be where your thoughts are. You don't have to be where your thoughts are. So it's a sense of pulling you back to being present and grounded in the reality of that very moment. He's wanting to acknowledge. And he's also bringing forward here to me that the feeling of your stomach hurting at times has to do with like this nervous energy and anxiety. And I see him working in your stomach to help release this energy and bring calmness to here, is the feeling that I get. But I also just hear him saying to me that he's very thankful and has great amount of gratitude for the care that he was given during his life. That I do feel that the women that were around him really took care of him and were present, and he's very grateful for that. So I leave you there with his love, Erica, and to the family. So thank you for helping, Debbie.
Yeah, no, it's really cool how they bring it all forward because they're doing so many things behind the scenes in addition to the message. And so you're holding space for Ross to get her healing for your team. You know, the healing's coming in with calming energy. You're bringing that forward, and the message. So when we do this work, you're in multi facet of dimensions and planes, and so you guys got to witness the beauty of the energies unfolding, and that's truly working through it and moving with it and doing the dance. So Miguel, you did a beautiful job. And so thank you for holding space, and y'all, thank you for being here. You know, what I like to do is ask in the comments if you guys can put a memory that's a loving memory of your father, whether it's a hug, a kiss, a thank you, or what would you say to them in spirit so they can hear you now? And send those gentle thoughts to the spirit world if you don't want to write them down, from your mind to their minds. Give them the love, the empathy, or that gentle thought that comes to your mind at the moment. Because right now, from spirit, let's feel that hug, the "I'm sorry," or "Thank you for giving me a beautiful life," or helping me be here today. Because sometimes we hold on to that. And the drives through the mountains, yes, those are beautiful memories. The laughter, or "Oh, behave, don't do that," you know? the discipline. Make it, what is it? Taught me so hard. And you fell. Oh, you fell. Stories, Trudy. Love and miss you every day, Dad. Stories. Thank you, Tracy. This allows the threads of the unity and the memories to be acknowledged. As you brought Erica's family in, they showed me water and flowers and candles and like her offend, the altar that she has of all of them. Even though it's not Dia de los Muertos, it's something you do daily because this is how you choose to live. And so today, you honor them every day, the love of the ocean and nature a whole. And my tia spoiling me with the love, yes, or your tío spoiling you with the love. You know, how many of us have those tíos and tías that give us a quarter for an ice cream and we run like with little kids and like, oh, I was so like, yes, and the dog's outside and you're out in the water and the playing in the dirt and the mud and they tell you get inside and clean your feet or, things like that. So, Miguel, it's an honor and a privilege to always work with you, and I just really thank you. I know you work today, and all of you being in here. I wish we could have got to as many as we could. Lola, your father was acknowledging you. Jeremiah, your father comes in. He's like, put the cigarette down. Isabel, your grandpa is like blessing you with the foods and the sense I get is like the healthier greens and from the labors of the earth. It's like that field working like all the vegetables and all the food your mom washes, he's acknowledging that memory. Nancy, your brother just gives you a hug and a kiss and he comes in and he just picks you up so quickly. It's like the niña chiquita and he's just so strong like Superman. He picks you up. And Jesse, your grandmother comes in and he's like, I no que no, look at this. And so she's acknowledging you. This is the beauty of spirit and how quick they can come in because you just give him that permission to acknowledge these memories. Putting the Christmas lights up, right, Miguel? Like I feel like you and your dad had to help him with put Christmas lights on, and you're making sure he's okay. And so definitely acknowledging the love and remembering. Thank you, Debbie. The gratitude we have for all of our departed loved ones and sharing that in silence as them as always near by supporting from new place. Yes. What does that look like for all of us? How do we create a new thread of living with them in spirit world in this world? And however you choose to invite them closer is for you. So know that you have that ability. Miguel, would you like to close with something of a message for us to close the weekend off?
Yes, thank you, Debbie.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Father's Day to everyone. If you have your father with you, if possible, celebrate with them. If not possible, send them your love, your good thoughts. And for those that are in spirit, light a candle for them. That light will draw them really nice and close to you. And so that's what I wish to share. Thank you, everyone, for being here with us today.
Yeah, thank you. So much love to all of you. Take care of each other, be kind, and we leave you with the love of spirit. God bless. Have a beautiful day, guys.